Biafra, superstars, media.
Simon Ekpa has come to finish this job. You can never bring me down. The more you fire at me, the more I will collect the bullet and build more armor to myself. I am telling you the fact. I want when you are firing me, that is when I get stronger, because I will collect all your bullets and build my own armor and deal with you.
My people, my Biafran people, na how on a day. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on where you're listening to the sound of my voice. This is the Biafra Superstars Media, and I'm holding it down. I say, may God bless Biafra, and may God bless His Excellency Oyendo Nnamdi Kanu. May God bless His Excellency, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, His Excellency ESN EKPA Simon Njoku, for the job Simon is doing. Simon, I want to say we thank you. We appreciate you. We love you, because we know in your hands Biafra is coming. In your hands Biafra is safe. And in your hands, when Biafra comes, the people, the children, the men, the women, the sick, the vulnerable, the poor, the meek, the gentle, the civilized and the uncivilized, those within Biafra and those around the bites of Biafra, we shall rejoice and call out for glory, because it will be a new phenomenon. It will be something new happening in Africa. So my fellow Biafrans, today, I know you have seen what is playing on the screen. This morning, I believe it came as a big shock to most of us when we saw in the Twitter page the X handle of our Prime Minister, where he told us they are plotting an assassination of our Prime Minister. Again and again and again, the zoo keep on doing what they know how to do best. When Buhari did it against the man they call Umaru Diko, people, they assume Buhari was the problem. On a flashback, we saw what they did again. The same Buhari did it again to our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, in the month of June and in the year 2021. Again, we kept on wondering how come they could go all the way to Kenya in a bid to take the life of our leader. But because our leader Nnamdi Kanu was very vocal, he was very loud while at the airport. So those who were sent to take his life, they panicked. They called Aso Rock. They called all the stakeholders involved. And they said they must move to plan B, because this man you call Nnamdi Kanu, we couldn't take his life because he was very loud at the airport. Hence, lots of people, passerbys, those at the airport, they saw what happened. And with all due respect, we shall not be able to carry out that task. So unless you have a plan B for this man, we cannot take his life in Kenya. My fellow Biafrans, we saw how that played out. We saw how our leader Nnamdi Kanu was held at the Kenyan airport, or in Kenya, for 8 days, while they kept on planning the itineraries of getting Nnamdi Kanu down to Nigeria as a plan B. And the next thing we saw, some claimed they believe in command and control. Some said our leader was praying in the mountain. And before we could tell what was happening, we saw our leader, or the pictures of our leaders, in shackles Hands were handcuffed, and some men dressed in military gear, hand gloves, and facial mask were roughly holding our leader Nnamdi Kanu. My fellow Biafrans, today, our leader, Mazi Ekpa Simon Njoku, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic of in Exile, he has again called out to tell us the plans of the enemy, to let us know what they are up to let us know that Nigeria has never stopped being Nigeria. Their regular trademark is to always do the unthinkable. Because of their affinity for oil, they will collude and connive with all the so-called international powers, the powers that be in high places, to carry out their evil acts, just to make sure the Biafran oil will keep on flowing without any form of disruption. As you heard from the general of that zoo, Mr. Mumusa, where he said he has been to and fro Niger Delta to make sure he has secured all the oil, the flow of the oil in Biafra land. So today, my people, our PM has told us he has come in public to expose the plan of the zoo media. He has come in public to let the zoo government, those behind this nonsense, to let them know that we are aware of what they are doing. To let them know that we know the game and we know what they are up to. Our PM has shown us the itinerary flights, the booked flights, the plot for the 5th time to come down to Finland and do the unthinkable to our Prime Minister. Well, today, even the zoo media, they are reporting it, they are speaking on it, they are letting the whole world and those in the zoo to get a first-hand knowledge about what Simon Ekpa is speaking about. Even though in their publication they kept on using the word allegedly and all that stuff. But we know our Prime Minister, when he speaks, we believe him 100%. So today, my fellow Biafrans, we must let the zoo government know that we shall not discuss or negotiate anything when it comes to Simon Ekpa. Not even a strand of his hair should be plucked off. Nothing should happen to our Prime Minister, because that would be the biggest mistake that the zoo government will ever commit. We must let them know that we love our Prime Minister. We must let them know that we are children of our Prime Minister. Simon Ekpa is my father. I am Simon Ekpa, and Simon Ekpa is me. We must let them know that nothing can happen to our Prime Minister. So in their wildest dream, if they assume that Simon Ekpa is just walking by himself, we must let them know that we are Simon Ekpa. Nothing should happen to the dragon, even though nothing can happen to the dragon. But we are letting the zoo government know that we know the plans. We know their games. We know the way they roll. For the love of oil, they can do anything. Now there's a protest in the zoo, and they are blaming on Simon Ekpa. My fellow Biafrans, we must let them know that we ain't stupid. We know the game they play. And that game is a bit childish to us. Now, my fellow Biafrans, let us look into this and see the write-ups from our Prime Minister in regards to the assassination attempt of our PM. He said, and I quote, Simon Ekpa alleged assassination attempt and reiterates commitment to Biafra independence. So what Simon Ekpa is saying here is he has alleged that the Zoo government, they are coming again with an assassination attempt of his life. But he keeps on pledging, and he reiterated that, look, going forward, we have total commitment to Biafra independence. So they are free to do what they want to do. They are free to play all the games they love to play. They are free to come for the head of Simon Ekpa. They are free to put the bounty on the head of Simon Ekpa. But we know the games they are playing, and we shall defeat them in their own game. But again, I want to let them know that Simon Ekpa is our father. We love Simon Ekpa with a passion. And if anything should happen to the dragon, today we are letting them know that whatever they do to Simon Ekpa, they have done to the 80 million Biafrans. Let's continue. Next, the Zoo media, they were carrying it. This is the Daily Post of Nigeria, and I read, Biafra, Simon Ekpa alleges assassination attempt. So I am glad that our PM has put them on notice. They now know that the game has changed. The days of bowing down, the days of begging like cowards, those days are gone. My fellow Biafrans, we must keep our eyes on the rising sun. That was the instruction given to us by our Prime Minister. We must continue to remain focused. We must remain resolute in what we do, because nothing can stop Biafra. If they think going to Finland will stop the coming of Biafra, then they are making the biggest mistakes of their life. Because for us, nothing can stop the 2nd of December. We know what's going to happen. We know the outcome, and we are waiting for that day. To my Prime Minister, Obatobi Agune Chemba, I want to speak to you. My PM, you must know that one with God is a majority. The gods of Biafra are with you. The Almighty God is with you. And the children of God are with you. My PM, we trust you. We love you. And we appreciate what you've done for us so far. You are the one, the chosen one. You are the Samuel. You are the Joseph of our time. My PM, keep your head up. My PM, remain resolute. Do not look back. Ignore the naysayers. When they come with their plans, they'll be defeated with their plans. When they plan with those in Europe, those in high places, even some miscreants in Finland, their plans will fall straight to their face, and nothing will happen to you. Because around you, Simon, is the fire of God. It's like a flame. The remnants from the flame of the dragon. No enemy can go through that flame to reach you. Any enemy who tries that will die and burn to ash. You are a man we love. You are a man destined to bring Biafra. And you are a man that we believe in. Simon, I keep on saying this. I saw this as a prophecy. And I'll keep on proclaiming it. Simon, in your hands, Biafra is coming. Simon, in your hands, Biafra is safe. And Simon Ekpa, in your hands, when Biafra comes, the people of Biafra will rejoice. Simon, you shall be there to lead us into the land of Biafra. There is nothing the enemies can do. We have a mind with 1,000 eyes. We can see them. We see them coming. We see their moves, but they cannot see us. Obatobie, Obatobie, Obatobie. The God in you is a great God. My PM will love you. Let them come, my PM. Let them do what they want to do. The moment they plot what they are plotting, somebody within them, somebody amongst them will expose what they plan in the private, in the public. My PM, remain resolute. We the Biafrans, we are with you. We the Biafrans, we are behind you. And we the Biafrans, we shall stand side by side, shoulder to shoulder, block by block, brick by brick. We shall stand with your family, my PM. We are with you, and we shall march with you until we'll achieve Biafra. From me, from here, for now, I want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I remain yours truly, Biafra, Superstars Media. God bless you. Bye-bye.
Simon Ekpa has come to finish this job. You can never bring me down. The more you fire at me, the more I will collect the bullet and build more armor to myself. I am telling you the fact. I want when you are firing me, that is when I get stronger, because I will collect all your bullets and build my own armor and deal with you.